Hello friends, Mel Jeffcoat here, and I am working to resurrect a medieval logic system known as the Lullian Art, which was created by the philosopher Ramon Lull in the 1200s. We are going to just continue on with discussing figure T, which I've been discussing for the last several videos. There will be a playlist at the end of this video if you want to catch up and see what you might have missed or refresh your memory. So let's head on over and take a look at what figure T is. Okay. Here is figure T. This diagram appeared in all of the manuscripts that Ramon Lull wrote about this particular part of his system. There were two in particular. He called them the Ars Brevis, which is the shorter art, and the Ars Generalis Ultima, which is the ultimate art and is much longer. But figure T appeared in both of those manuscripts in essentially this form, and we've been talking about these triangles. Right now we're working on E, F, and G, which is beginning, middle, and end. And what figure T does is it provides many different avenues for you to analyze whatever your subject is. It helps you create questions to answer, and it helps you do it in a systematic way. So let's take a look at a simplified version that shows just this triangle that we've been working on. Beginning, middle, and end. Now we've already looked at beginning and middle, and we've looked at the first species, that's what these words are called, the first species of end, which was perfection. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the next one, which is termination. Now, if you remember back in the video for conjunction in terms of middle, or middle in terms of conjunction, that I spoke about the middle between two extremes. 2 points on a line, or two extreme positions, a binary that are mutually exclusive. We talked about the middle portion in that video. That leaves the two endpoints, and that is one of the things that termination refers to. It refers to the endpoints on a number line, a number segment. It refers to, if you have black and white, then black and white are your two extremes. We talked about previously gray. All of the shades of gray are sorry, I misspoke. It's not conjunction that we're talking about here, it's the extremes. Middle in terms of extremes. All of the shades of gray are the middles in terms of the extremes of white and black. There's another way that we can look at extremes. If you remember this diagram right here when we talked about mensuration, which is an action that connects two participants. So the action itself is the middle. Each of the two participants are the ends in terms of termination. So in this diagram here, you've got a father throwing a ball to his son. Well, both the father and the son are ends in terms of this connection that they have of throwing a ball. So as you can see, that middle and end are sort of inextricably connected to each other. And you can't have a middle without ends, and if you have ends, then you're going to have a middle in between them. So I hope that this is fairly simple and easy to understand. You can use this anytime that you are wanting to analyze the relationships between multiple objects. You know, how do they relate to each other? Are any of them the ends? Are any of them the middles to something? You can come up with many different ways to use this, and finding all of the ways that we could use these diagrams as modern people who have modern problems rather than medieval problems is a huge part of why I'm studying all of this and teaching it. There's a link appearing right up there to the playlist so that you can catch up on the previous videos that explain the other parts of this triangle and the previous triangle and the previous diagram, which was figure A. So thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.